Nick in the studio. Live stream's going. We got it. Nick, give everybody a big wave. There he is. Nick is in the studio. We just got done filming some exercises for the TrueFit Adaptive Fitness app. You can see it on Nick's shirt, and you'll see it on my shirt here too in a minute. We got the TrueFit Adaptive Fitness app. And I'll tell you what, everybody, if you're not on there, you got to get signed up. You can download it for free in your Google or Apple Play Store. And if you want to, you can get signed up on Coach John's team. If you want to join my team, and if you're having any difficulties, you just let me know and we'll make sure that we get you all signed up, not only getting to participate in these workouts, but getting to do even more and more activities just throughout the week. We're going for a perfect attendance score. We want to be exercising every single day. Now, I don't know about you, but I got my water right here. I hope you have water somewhere close by, because we got to drink water when we're doing activities, when we're exercising. So let's check in with our co-hosts. We have Carrie and Ben, our co-hosts today. Let's see if they have somebody to lead us off with the beginning of today's workout.
What do you think, Carrie? I was thinking Chris lead us off.
I like that. I like that idea a lot. A lot of times when Chris is in the studio here, me, Nick, and Chris, we do the trio. We're a pretty good trio.
Oops, wrong.
We're bringing up. That's all right.
See which
you
one.
see him up there on the top row. Remember, everybody on YouTube, we're live streaming from Zoom. We have a great workout we're going to share with you today. And a big part of today's workout is going to be Nick performing an adaptive strength test. So we actually have some strength exercises. Nick's going to be challenging himself today to perform at his very best. And then we're going to come back next month and we're going to see if those strengths have improved, if he's made some gains in that time. All right, we got our man Chris Hill in the house. Chris, you got to find that space bar, hold it down, and let it rip.
He's already
You're unmuted, Chris. Go real loud. You're unmuted. Can we hear him?
Oh, they're still connecting.
The audio? Hold on, Chris. Ben, do you want to bring Chris up at the end of the workout? Have me and Nick do it right now?
Yeah, why don't I do that? Because
hey, Chris, we're going to bring you back up. You're going to get to close it down, and we're going to make sure that you have that audio set up. So don't go far, Chris. Stick around for this workout. Nick, are you ready? Yeah. All right, Chris, let's get a high five from our man, Chris. Going up, high five for Chris. That's like the tag team. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathe in your good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. Breathe out the sad. Breathe in your best. And breathe out the worst. And breathe in your power. So you reach your. Woo! Breathing out. Nice job, everybody. That was excellent work. I see something on the ground here. It's like a staple. We don't want to step on that. Everybody, welcome to today's workout. Have a sip of water. That was the breathing motto. Me and Nick got us kicked off. We're going to have Chris Hill. He's going to be closing us out with that breathing motto when we get that audio dialed in. Today, we have a special workout. Nick's back in the studio. It's been a couple weeks. Today, we're going to do an adaptive strength test. Nick is going to challenge himself. I think we have four challenges that Nick's going to partake in. You can also try along. You can follow along with Nick during these strength tests. You can record your numbers, and then we're going to test again in February, and we're going to see if our numbers on these particular exercises, if we're seeing some improvement. And so let's get ready to start with a warm-up. You're going to do sitting down. I'll do standing up. Yeah. So Nick's going to be sitting down for some of these exercises. I'm going to have a sip of water, and we're going to get started with warming up our neck. All right. Nick, what should our first exercise be? Side to side? Yeah. All right. You call it out. 3, 2, and 1. Going side to side. 3, 2, and 1. Over to the right side. 3, 2, and 1. Over to the left side. Back to the right side. And the left side. And the right side.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Over to the left side. Last one.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Ooh, I like that, dude. I like how we go. Let's do 3 seconds. And then on the last ones, we'll go for 5.
You done.
All right, my turn. Here we go. Let's go down and up. So I'm bringing my chin down. I'm keeping my body tall. So look, Nick's doing a good job too. He's up tall in the shoulders. I'm tall in the shoulders. Chin's going down. 3, 2, 1. Chin's going up. 3, 2, 1. Chin's going down. 3, 2, 1. Chin's going up. 3, 2, 1. Chin's going down. 3, 2, 1. Chin's going up. 3, 2, 1. Chin's going down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Not bad. All right, now we're doing, you can see Nick showing us how it goes. It's like a swing set. We're going to start on one side. We're going to go down. 3, 2, 1. Over to the other side and back down. 3. Over to the right side. Now back to the left side. Going down. Holding it. Now dropping it again. Going back around. Just like on the swing set. Swinging from side to side. And one more time going over this way. One more going the other way. Nice job, everybody. I can feel a difference already. And Nick's holding the same spot as me. Look at that. We're kind of feeling it right back here in the back of our neck. Let's get our whole neck engaged. Let's maybe get the side of our neck engaged. And we can do that with the ear lift. Let's go ahead and try to imagine your ear is getting pulled up and you're getting pulled up. And at the same time, maybe that shoulder is going down. So let's hold that for 3, 2, 1. Bring our head back into the middle and then switch to the other side going up. 3, 2, and 1. Middle, up. 3, 2, and 1. Middle, then up. 3, 2, and 1. Middle, up. 3, 2, and 1. Middle, up. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Middle, up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Middle, and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we have one more for our neck. This one's, I think it's my favorite. This is giraffe head turtleneck. And so again, we're going to hold our giraffe head out for 3, hold the turtleneck back for 3. When we get to the last one, we'll hold it for 5. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's go giraffe head. Reaching our head out. Turtleneck.
And 1.
Giraffe head.
And 1.
Turtleneck.
1.
Giraffe head.
1.
Turtleneck. Giraffe head. Turtleneck. Giraffe head.
5, buddy.
Turtleneck.
And 5, buddy. And 1.
Nice job, everybody. Let's have a sip of water. Get ready for our next exercise. Now, Nick, we're doing a strength test today. Oh, went down the wrong pipe. We're doing a strength test today. And you're talking about doing push-ups in 1 minute. One of Nick's strength tests is going to be how many push-ups can you do in 1 minute? How many push-ups do you think you're going to be able to do?
I don't know.
I don't know either. If I had to guess, I might say 30, 40. I might think 100. I don't know. And remember, when we don't know, when we shrug our shoulders, we're working out our trapezius. So bringing them up, that's one thing we can do. Let's hold them up there. Let's kind of hold them up. This is kind of like a Frankenstein pose right here. You got your shoulders up high. I feel like, real stiff here because you're using these muscles. Let's go ahead and bring our shoulders down. Let's try to bring them down a little lower, almost like we're trying to reach maybe to our knees, reach for something down on the ground. And let's bring them back up again. So those are, 2 ways our shoulders can move. We have up with our shoulders, lifting everything up with the trapezius. And we have bringing it down here. And here the trapezius is extended out, but it's not working. It's working with everything. Let's go ahead and do a shoulder squeeze. Let's go 3, 2, and 1. And now I want to reiterate the shoulder squeeze. So because Nick's here, it's a great example. I'm going to get our exercise towel that we have right here. And with the shoulder squeeze, I'm going to challenge Nick. Nick, go ahead and put this in your armpit here. So we're going to put the towel right there. Nick's got to squeeze it. And I'm going to try to pull it. So there you go. Nick's in position. I want you to squeeze your armpit too. I'm going to be squeezing. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze, squeeze. Nice job. All right. So we're going to go again over to this side. Throw it in there. Give it a good squeeze. Again, Nick's squeezing as hard as he can. I'm trying to pull this towel out from his arm. Here we go. Begin.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Nice job. You can see as soon as he relaxes, that towel just comes right out. So when you're doing that squeeze hold, imagine that you maybe have a towel right here and you're giving it a squeeze and maybe somebody's trying to pull that towel out. Let's go one more time with those 3. You want to do that? You want to do that? Let's go up. Let's hold it up for 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Let's hold them down for 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Let's do a squeeze for 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Nice. Let's go to the elbows next. So with the elbows, what are you thinking? Elbow circle, one arm to the side. Nick's calling this one. I like it. So we have one elbow out to the side. Look at this. It's kind of making a circle. You can make a big circle. I'm making a big circle. You can make a small circle. Look at it. Small circle. I want you to have control. I want you to feel like you are in control of the size and the speed and the direction. You can switch directions. I want you to feel like you could switch directions at any point in this circle. Let's do about 3 more and then switch up to the other side. Thinking about the same things we're talking about there. Here we go. I'm going to switch it on over. So you have size. How big is the circle? Is it a big circle? Is it a small circle? You have speed control. Am I going fast? This is a fast circle, right? This is a slow circle. You choose. I want you to do the one that you want to do. And then remember, we have direction. I can go forwards. I can go backwards. I can move that arm around and I can change directions at any time. You know, these are 3 things that we're looking at when we're doing our warm up and especially when we're doing those elbow and arm circles. Let's take it to the, Nick's going for another one. So this is, so backwards and forwards. So Nick's got one elbow back, one elbow in front. Now, if you have an armrest here, you might have to do the high elbow to go back in front. If you don't have an armrest, you might be able to do the low elbow to where you're going to go back and then forward. I like this one a lot. Back and forward. Let's go maybe one more on this side and forward. And then I'm going to switch it up. So I got a couple again. Low elbow. And remember, we got speed. So look at this one. I'm doing a little faster on this side. Moving a little faster over here. I'm going to go to the high elbow. I'm also going to move a little faster with this one. Back and front. Back and front. And then maybe I'll do one nice and slow just to give some control. There you go. Nick's slowing it down too. I like it. Here we go. Nice. And one more. All right. Good stuff. That was good. Nick's going for 1 forward, 1 back. All right. So look at this right here. So I got 1 forward, 1 back. This is kind of the side view. And then we switch. So you can see my elbow here. Switching. This is kind of like running. This is locomotion. Let's go ahead and do it. Maybe if you can't, open your hands up and have them go up, and we go. And I used to have a coach, and you want to hear what he would say? Some people are going to say gross, but he would say, you stick your thumb in your nose and then you put the booger in your back pocket. That's what my coach would say. He told, and it's a good way to think about it. You're going up, back, nose, pocket, nose, pocket, nose, pocket, just like that. Nice. And again, we're working that locomotion of the body. That's getting our core involved. Now Nick's going on to the next exercise, which is arm circles. He's moving them all around. He's got 2 styles of arm circles. Here he has straight elbow arm circles. That's where the elbow is straight. Now he's got elbow bent arm circles. I want you to do the ones that you want to do. I like them both. I'm moving my elbows. I got my elbows, you can see, moving around. I'm also moving my shoulders around. This one's kind of a relaxed exercise. Now imagine if I wanted to go very strict. I can try this out. I can try it to be maybe a small circle, maybe a big circle, but look at my form. I'm really, really concentrating on doing a good job with my form. Everybody try to do maybe one or two. Let's just try to do it slow. Try to do a real good job. Real good job, nice and slow. And then relax, shake it off. Anytime you do that, anytime you really up that focus and that concentration, you're going to feel your body. It's going to be at kind of a heightened state of a connection. And maybe sometimes after an exercise, just relaxing and kind of shaking it off, it kind of helps you get back into the groove of maybe relaxing in whatever you were doing. Nick's got the arms out to the side. Are we going for letters? We're going to do letters?
Yeah.
You can do letters and let's do the forward and backward. Let's do that one and then let's do the letters.
Yeah.
So, all right. So this first exercise, let's do the arms forward. That's a really good one. So what Nick and me were talking about this earlier. He came up with this one. This is for our back. This is for our scapula. So we're going to bring our arms forward and you can see my arms here. They can go forward and then they can come backwards. All right. So I'm going forward like I'm trying to reach and then backwards. So watch my upper body. I'm going to try not to move my upper body and I'm just moving in my back. And you're going to feel, do you feel your shoulder blades back there moving?
Oh yeah.
I feel it. It feels weird, everybody. I'll be honest. It feels different to feel those muscles engaging this way. And they're kind of squeezing together. Let's see if you can see my back here. And then here they're stretched apart. And here they're squeezing together right here in the middle of my back. It's a different type of movement, but it's one that our body really needs to practice. You know, if you were sitting at a desk, you could even have your hands on the desk, like on a piece of paper, and you could slide the paper forward and then slide the paper back, but you're keeping your body still. Imagine that, if you will. You're on a table with two pieces of paper, slide them forward, slide them back. So you have a little bit of pressure, but you're mostly focusing on working out those shoulder blades, getting that upper back going. All right, this next one Nick's got, this is a great exercise. Let's call this the H. This is kind of like, is this an H or is this a W? This is W. So let's go everybody into a W with our arms, and then we're going to go W and M. So we're going W, M. So again, this is the W. This is the M. Let's go. Let's do 5 and 5. Sound good? All right, so here we go. So we're going to go 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. You call this the scarecrow. 4, 4, 5, and 5. Now, what about L's? So if we held our arms in here and we went from like a kind of like an I to double L, 1 L's backwards. We're bringing them in. We're bringing it out. We're bringing it in and out. You're going to feel it in the back of your shoulder, right? In the back of your deltoid. Woo-wee. You're going to get those muscles firing up back there, bringing them out, bringing them in, bringing them out, bringing them in, bringing them out, and bringing them in. Let's go water break.
Yeah.
Nick, you're doing a great job, man. You feeling this workout?
Yeah.
Let's get a time check if we can. I think we're doing good. We want to make sure we show everybody. Again, this strength test is going to be real terrific. We're going to really get that going. And we also did exercises today for the app that use the kettlebell as a resistance. So we're going to be adding some resistance exercises. You know, there's even going to be, some of you already know about this, but we're going to have that exercise where we're working out with the can of soup. Remember, we had that user submitted exercise from our friend Ben, and we're going to be doing exercises using the can of soup, also adding some exercises here with the kettlebell. So that's going to be pretty cool. We're going to share that with you guys all today. All right. What you going for next?
Elbows.
Moving at your elbows. Did we do that already?
No.
No, not too much. Let's go ahead and do some elbows, just elbow movement. The other ones, if you think about it, we had our arms up here and we had our arms down here, but we were moving up and down. Now let's do it kind of with that circular fashion. So you can see you're just kind of moving them in, and then you can also move them out. So you can do elbow circles going outward and then elbow circles kind of coming inward. This is like when you got like something baking in the kitchen, you're trying to get the smell, you're trying to get it all to go into your nose, right? And you're moving. You ever had that happen before? You're trying to smell something and you're like, oh, something delicious is cooking. Maybe some gumbo, some of your mom's gumbo. All right, what do we got next? You want to move to the core?
Yeah.
Let's save the plank because that's going to be one of your exercises. So another one of Nick's challenges is going to be how long can he hold the plank for? So that's going to be coming up in his strength test, but we're going to do all the strength tests together, going 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's do one exercise to really move our core around. What do you think we could do for that? You want to go with this one?
Yeah.
I like it. All right. So Nick's going to lead us in this. We're going to go teacup, twist, reach, coffee pot, ground touch. This is a favorite exercise of ours. We got teacup, we got the twist reach, we got the coffee pot, and then the ground touch, and then switching over to the other side. Teapot, twist reach, coffee pot, and ground touch, and then switching it up. Teapot, twist reach. We almost bump on this one, then we go away. Coffee pot, ground touch. Teapot. I like Nick's going with that full windmill. Let me show you what I'm talking about. He's lifting that other arm up, and you can see that that's going into windmill position. So it's kind of like a ground touch. Let's do one more on each side. Let's get high five. Pop. There we go. It's always fun when you can do a high five. There we go. Another high five. Can't get it there. What about down low high five? Oh, nice job. All right, here we go. Now we're going away. Bringing it away. Maybe a coffee pot high five. There we go. All right, that counts. Down low high five. All right. Down low. Nice job. All right. So again, kind of fun. We get to work on some accuracy. If you're with a friend and you can do games where you're doing high fives and behind the back high fives and twisting high fives, that's excellent moves because it's going to work on accuracy. It's going to work on that control. And it's also going to work on some mobility, which is going to be great. Which one are you going to go for? Back clap? Is that that's a yes?
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to do the back clap is the next one up. And so remember with the back clap, we are trying to either, you got two options, tap yourself on the back of the head or on top of the head. That's okay. Tap yourself on your back, on your lower back, and then tap yourself behind your knees. If you are able to do it, you could reach behind, do a clap behind your head, a clap behind your back, a clap behind your knees, and then a clap in front. Let's do it again. Clap behind the head, clap behind the back, clap behind the knees, clapping in front. Nick's going for 2. You going for 3?
Yeah.
Here we go for 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Going 1, 2, 3. Let's go for 4. Let's get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Should we go for 5?
Yeah.
Last one. Let's go for 5. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double high five. Nice. Woo! Stinger. Good job. Let's get a time check from our co-host and have a sip of water, everybody. We're moving through our warm-up. We're about to go into a strength training period of time where if you have a kettlebell or a weight or a sandbag, any of those will do.
24.
Nice. Okay, we're doing good. We got time for maybe breath hold, and then let's do wrists and ankles too. Okay. Which one's first? All right, breath hold is going to be next. How long?
Well, we do for hard that I move days.
Should we take it easy today then?
They do even harder.
Nick said we've been doing it hard the last few days. Now, instead of taking it easy, we should go even harder. How long? 50? It's a long time. It's a long time. Can you do it? 50?
You know what they do easy.
Let's go easy. 15.
How about 21?
21 second breath hold coming up. Breathing in 2, breathing them out. On the third breath, we're going to hold it in for 21 seconds. 21 years. 21 years old, this man right here on Monday. I like it. We'll do it all week, 21.
21 for the hurry and then the following week we would have had hard.
Okay. All right, here we go. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Out. Breathe in, hold. Nice job. Was that tough?
No,
It wasn't tough? Nick thinks that was pretty easy. So we'll see. We'll go another 21 on Friday. We'll see if we can get, that'll be 63 seconds of breath hold this week. Good job. Let's go ahead and move our hands and wrists around. We're going to get our hands in action here when we're working out with weights. So we want to make sure that our wrists are moving around. And also, like Nick can see, because you can see his feet sitting down here, he's able to work on his ankles, lifting up on those feet, lifting up on those toes, moving them all around, doing rotation. Let's work on those wrists. Let's go for about 20 seconds. And I want you to just work on moving your wrists, maybe moving your ankles. Here we go. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Look at this, Nick, I just made this one up. This was, imagine you put your hands in some bubble gum and you got bubble gum all over your hands and you're trying to get the bubble gum off and it's just stuck. That's what I was thinking about when I was doing but what that's going to do is get my mind engaging with my hand, my wrist, my fingers. And it's again going to get them thinking strategically about different moves, different ways to move around as if I'm trying to pull that bubble gum off my hands. Does that ever happen to you? Bubble gum in your hair? I feel like, has anybody ever had bubble gum get in their hair? I feel like I have at some point. All right, let's go ahead and have a sip of water. And let's go ahead and move on to our strength exercises here with the kettlebell or with the weights, any weights that you have. And we've probably done these before. You're probably familiar with some of these, but we're going to do these as a warm up and then, or do you want to do strength test first?
we did do the other one.
So kettlebells first and then the strength test?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Nick's going for a challenge. We're going to do our kettlebell exercises first, and then we're going to do our strength test. So everybody at home, if you have a kettlebell like this, or one of the sand weights, or if you have even a water bottle, you might be able to do a lot of these exercises with that water bottle. Any type of resistance is what we're looking for. You want to go heavy or light? How about you do? You want to go heavy?
Yeah.
I was going to suggest light, but Nick said, you know what? I'm going to go with the heavy one. So he's got it. So Nick now has the 10-pound kettlebell. I have this nice one. This one's 5 pounds. The first exercise we're going to do is going to be the kettlebell or the weight curl. And we're going to do this with 2 hands and with 1 hand. What do you want to do first? 2 hands?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and flip our palms. So if we have our hands, we're thinking like our palms are up. I like how, we've mentioned like holding a bowl of soup. And we got it up there and we're going to go up and down to our chest. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Arms go all the way down. 5. And then they come up to kind of under our chin. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to go and we're going to do this with 1 hand. And with the kettlebell and with the weight, you can hold it here on the horns. You can hold it kind of here, or you could even hold it like a cannonball. And so I'm going to hold it here on the side. So it's kind of sticking out from my hand like that. And let's go 5 and 5. And let's go down real slow. So let's go up and then down, going 3, 2, 1. I think we should go down for 5. Let's go up, down for 5, 4, 3. Try to stand tall. And 1. So try to stay up tall. So remember, this is some of the things. When you're doing this exercise, this weight's going to try to pull you over. You got to fire up. There you go. Nick did it. He fired up his core. Look at his body now. All of a sudden, just got strong. It's like a tree. And, you know, even in the wind, even in a strong wind, that tree stays strong. Let's go one more on this arm, bringing it up, down nice and slow. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, switching around. I almost dropped that by my back. I was trying to be cool. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing it down, bringing it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is tough with that 10-pounder. This is easy for me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go 2 more. Bringing it up. Nice and slow down. 4, 3. Working the bicep. Bringing it up. Bringing it down.
5, 1.
Nice job. That was good moves. Our next one's going to be going overhead press. We can do the same thing. 2 hands or 1 hand. I'm going to start with 1 hand, then go to 2 hands, then go to the other hand. So we're going to be doing a hand off during this exercise. Let's go up for 5, bringing it down. 4. Now what you want to think about with the overhead press is keep it real close to your body. 3, even when it's over my head, it's real close to my body. I don't want it way out here. I want it close in here, going up. Now I'm going to bring it together. 2 hands in the middle, going up. 1, 2, 3. This is the overhead press. 4 and 5. Now switching over to my other arm. And so I'm using the horns because I can have 2 hands on to pass it around. Going 1. There you go, Nick. 2. Now strong core. Even if you're in a seated position, there you go. Strengthen the core and be tall. And 5. Nice job. High five. Excellent, man. Excellent job. Our next exercise is going to be the row, the bent over row. Do you want to do it how you did in the video with the ball?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna get the ball. I'm gonna get a ball for Nick, and we're gonna talk about using unstable support as balance. That's what I was trying not to knock over. There we go. So we have the stability ball here. Nick's gonna be using this to help balance his body. And now this ball can move around, which means this is unstable support, as opposed to where if Nick was using like the wall for balance, that's really stable. So this is a greater challenge for Nick, which means he's going to get even stronger by performing this challenge. And so he's reaching for a foot stretch right now. You got to stand up. This was not the exercise. Nick's just coming up with this right now. That was a fun one. All right. So here we go. So Nick, show him what we got. So the hand is on the ball. His knees are bent. He's reaching down to the ground and we're pulling up. Remember, this is the lawnmower start. So here we go. Let's go 2, 3. Start that lawnmower. 4. Reach out. Pull in. 5, 6, 7. Not too fast. 8, 9,
and
10. And now we're going to switch to the other side. Nick, go ahead and switch the kettlebell from one hand to the other. We're going to he's going to have the left hand on the ball right here. If you're in a seated position, you're going to be reaching down towards the ground and then pulling up again, like we're trying to start a lawnmower. This is all about using our back muscles and using our arm together. So there we go. So Nick, let's get over on this. Let's go call that 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Holding it up. Nice. That was a good hold position. Now that exercise, if you're doing it in the standing position, that's going to be also working out your hamstrings and your glutes and your lower back. If you're in a seated position, it's still going to be working out those hips and lower back. And remember, you're going to be thinking about stretching like you're reaching out, like we're trying to start a little boat motor, or maybe we're trying to start a lawnmower or, you know, the weed eater. You got to pull on that cord. And that's kind of the row exercise. All right. The last one that we are going to do is called the figure 8. Now, Nick's going to be doing this one standing up. I'm going to be doing it sitting down, and they are going to look like 2 different exercises. But what I want you to think about is the figure 8, the number 8, about how it goes in kind of a, you know, infinity sign. It's a pattern that just continues on and on, kind of like 2 circles on top of each other. Do you want to do it with this weight or that weight? All right. So Nick's going to use this weight. I'm going to be using this weight here. And Nick's going to be, you got to do it standing up. So Nick's going to be standing up. I'm going to be sitting down. I'm going to be sitting on the stability ball. And there you go. You can see Nick's already started. He's passing it around between his knees, and then he's standing up. You got to stand up in the middle too. So when you come up and then down, so he's also going to get the squat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold this weight in front of my body. Keep doing your way. And I'm going to do a figure eight. I'm going to draw it in the air. So I'm going to go up as high up as I can, down, keep going, down, around the bottom, up, up, down. So the middle of the figure eight's kind of in front of my body. For Nick, the middle of the figure eight is right between the knees. So I'm coming up, up, around, down. We're drawing figure eights with the kettlebell. Let's go for 4 more of these. You can practice at home with your weight. Try to draw that figure eight. Keep it going. You're doing great. With moves like these, you'll never be late. Keep it going, reaching over your head, down, around. I'm going to reverse direction one time, going up this way, down and around. So you saw Nick doing the figure eight between his knees. That exercise is going to be working out your legs. It's going to be working out your coordination as you move through. Nice squat right there. You saw Nick finding that chair. That was a great move. And so again, when you're thinking about these exercises, it's coordination, strength, mobility, stability, flexibility. We're building it all up. We're building it. It's called the total package. We're going to put it all. Go ahead and have a water break, because next up, everybody, we have Nick is going to be performing a strength test in the gym, in the studio, strength test. You can practice along with him. I think it'd be great if you tried. And we are going to really get this going and seeing what Nick's got with his total body strength. So I got my water here. Our first exercise is actually going to be using the chair. We're going to be doing a squat press with the medicine ball. And Nick's going to have 2 minutes. 2 minutes of squat presses. And we're going to count how many Nick gets in. So Nick, go ahead and have a seat. Don't start yet. So Nick today is going to be using the 8-pound medicine ball. That's going to make this a heavy exercise. It's going to be a challenge. Nick is going to have to do this exercise for 2 minutes. I'm going to have my timer here on my phone. All right. And so, again, this is going to be a strength challenge. We're going to count. If you want to practice along, you're going to be holding a ball and either doing the overhead press for 2 minutes. If you're in a seated position, if you're in a stand-up position, you're going to be going up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. Don't try to go too fast. Go at a good speed. If it starts to get to where you can't keep your form, go ahead and stop there and make note of what time it was and how many you got. We're going to see, first of all, can Nick do this for 2 minutes? The second question is, how many reps can he do? I don't know. Trapezius raise. Are you ready, Nick?
Yeah.
All right.
That would be hard, but I will find my best.
Try your best. People are working out along with you right now. I know you all at home are following along with Nick. 2 minute. This is going to be the squat overhead press strength test, and begin. 1. Great job. Keep it. 2. Wonderful. 3. This is really good form. Keep it going. 4. I'm going to be here to make sure this chair doesn't go anywhere. So you have trust in the chair. 5. Reaching up as high as you can. 6. It's going to be tough. This is strength. 7. Keep going, everybody at home with Nick. Don't worry about the time. You just keep going. 8.
Oh.
9. 10. Ooh. 11. Nice job. 12. I like how you can tell Nick's being strategic. 13. He's not going too fast. He's trying to make the full 2 minutes. 14. Ooh. 15. You have less than a minute to go. 16, but don't go too quick. You're doing great. 17, there it is, 17. Keep it going, you're doing good. 18, 19, 20. Try to go all the way up. I know your shoulders are tired, but keep going. You're going for 21 next up. 21, he's got his age. That was an accomplishment right there. Getting to 21 was a big deal. 22, you made it to 22. 20 seconds to go, everybody. 23. Now the question, can you make it to 30? 24. 10 seconds. 25. 26. Look at this, everybody. This is the energy burst. 27. This happens when you work out. 28. 29. And that's time. 29. Nice. So he got the 30. The 30 was just a little bit over 2 minutes, but he got it. So remember, everybody, our goal is going to be next month. Nick's going to see if he can get that 29 or the 30 in under 2 minutes, or just do more than 29 in 2 minutes. Have a seat. Go ahead and relax for a second. Wow, everybody, that was a test. You can see Nick's heart is breathing. His heart is breathing. His heart is beating. His body's breathing. He is in a cardiovascular state where he's heightened up cardiovascular. This is excellent. And now what do we want to do? Do we want to just jump right into the next exercise? No, because we're doing a strength test. We want to make sure that Nick is at his best he can be for these exercises. And so we're going to rest. We're going to take a water break. We're going to rest up. And you can already see he's already starting to look like he's almost ready. He's starting to look good. A minute ago, you were looking like that was tough and you were tired, but not anymore. And that's what the body's going to do. What Nick is showing us, it's not just unique for Nick. This is for all of us. We all do the same things. We're all humans. We all work the similar way. And when we get our heart rate going, we let that heart rate relax and get down. Our body, we're going to feel like we're ready when we might have felt like we weren't ready. We were real tired. How you feeling?
Good, but tired.
Okay. So Nick's next exercise is going to be 1 minute worth of push-ups. Now, Nick's going to be doing a modified kneeling push-up. You're going to see on his knees, on his hands, but lowering down at the elbow in the shoulder blade. You did a great example earlier. The 4 or 5 you did were terrific, but now let's see how many you can do in 1 minute.
Maybe 50.
Maybe 50. So let's write down. This is something you got to do when you're doing a test too, everybody. You have to write down your score. So we're going to go on here. We have our whiteboard here. And so in 2 minutes, we had 29 on the squat press. Now, because the 30 happened after the 2 minutes. So that's your goal. Your goal is now to get 30. And by doing that is going to show you improvement. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's get ready for the push-ups. All right. You got, all right. One more water break. Nick's doing a good job here, everybody. If you're at home and you're working out with Nick, you're going to be feeling this in your muscles. You're going to need a little bit of a break too. And maybe you're just watching this, but you're thinking to yourself, I want to do a strength test at home too. Maybe with myself, maybe with me and some of my friends, we're going to test our strength. And this is some ways we can do it. All right, let's go ahead. Push-ups, hopping up. Nice job. You can tell Nick is really getting a good workout here. You can tell his body language is excellent. He's tired, but he's ready to go. So bring the knees back just a little bit more. So Nick is in that kneeling position. He's going to be, there you go. Your hands are in a good position. Maybe turn them out just a little bit. Go ahead and do one practice push-up to feel it out. Okay. All right. So here we go. So Nick's going to be doing push-ups for 1 minute. You can do push-ups, or if you want to, you can do a chest press exercise. So here we go. In 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get down low. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Try to get your nose right here. 16, 17, 18, 19. This is like in the Marines. 19, 20. Getting that nose to the ground. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, down low with the nose, 26, 27, 28, 29. Keep going, everybody. 30, 31. Here we go. 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Go, Nick. 38. Here we go. 10 seconds. 39. You can do the chest press. 40, 41, 42, 43. Down low with the nose. 44, 45, 40 time. 46 push-ups from that kneeling position. And you could see Nick was getting some good depth there. He was actually working on trying to get the tip of his nose to touch the ground. And that's something they do in the Marine Corps. And I am impressed. That was excellent. Nick did a great job. And you can see it's a cardiovascular workout. And you're thinking, Coach John, why is that cardiovascular? You know, his heart's in his chest and his lungs are in his chest, but he was using his arms. Well, remember, those muscles, what are they using for energy? If your car uses gasoline for energy, your fireplace uses firewood for energy, your stove at home, it might use gas or electricity for energy. Well, what's Nick using for energy? Remember, it's oxygen. He's breathing in that oxygen. His lungs breathe it in. The heart pumps it to the muscles in the blood. It's a really neat thing that we do in our body, and it helps us to also recover. You're looking ready. Are you ready? This is a good strength test. You can tell Nick's feeling a little tired, but that's okay because we're testing that strength, and we had 46. We're going to write that down. 46 push-ups that we got in. Next up, his goal is 54. I like that. So next up, Nick is going to be doing the plank hold. Now, this is like when we do our warm-up, we hold our elbows up in front of our body and squeeze our abdominals. Let's try to give it a squeeze for the same amount of time that Nick is up in the plank position. I'm going to use a pool noodle and put it on Nick's back, and it's going to give us a nice straight line. And if that pool noodle falls down or moves around, that's going to let Nick know to adjust his body to get in that plank position. Nick's also going to be able to put his feet kind of up against the rope back there. That's going to keep him from sliding back while he's holding himself up on his elbows. You ready? You look ready. He's ready. He's ready. All right, here we go. He was born ready, and we're ready for action. So I got my pool noodle. Nick's going to go ahead and just slide back into position over here. So remember, he's going to have his feet pushing into this rope. That's going to keep his feet from sliding backwards. His elbows are going to be kind of out here on the ground, kind of where the noodle is. And then you can see, so he's almost ready. He's in that position. Go ahead and scoot down towards the wall just a little bit more. That way you get a little bit more foot. Go this way a little bit. There you go. Going sideways. There you go. Nice. There you go. Perfect. That's going to let you get your feet in the wall. All right, everybody, here we go. We're going to be doing an abdominal squeeze. Nick's going to be doing the plank hold. Nick, bring your elbows out a little further out in front. 3, 2, 1. And he's up, bringing your back down just a little, head up right there. Hold it right there, Nick. There you go. The timer's already started, even though you're not hearing me count. Here we go. I'm going to let you see the time so you can kind of get an idea if you have a goal in mind. So now let's bring that back down a little, bring the head up a little. There you go. Nice job. This is a good position. Squeeze those abdominals, everybody. Bringing that back down a little, bringing that head up a little, staying on top of your shoulders. Nice job. You can see his feet aren't sliding. Bringing that back down, head up. That's going to be the constant thing you're going to hear is back down, head up. Keep going, Nick. Back down, head up. Keep working on it. You feel a little pressure. I'm kind of pushing on the noodle. Keep it going. He's at 40 seconds, everybody. Keep it going. Back down, head up. There you go. Bring that back down a little bit. There you go. Right there. Hold it. It's going to be tough right there. Hold it right there. That's the spot. You're going to get stronger in 5 seconds right there. Then 50 seconds if you're up high. Bring the back down a little more. Woo! That's the spot right there. That's the strength making spot. 59 seconds. Wow. That was incredible. That was incredible. And everybody, you just saw Nick got himself into a plank position and held that for 59 seconds. Was that pretty tough? Yeah. I bet. And you got one more to go. So catch your breath. Nick's going to catch his breath. I'm going to write down on here 59 seconds. And this is, remember, we are recording our scores for the strength test. So if you're working out with us today and you're doing these exercises, you can record your scores. Maybe you're still doing a plank right now. Maybe you're still going. Record that time, and then you're going to test that again later on, maybe in a month, maybe in 3 months, and you're going to see if you are improving in your strength and coordination of these exercises.
My goal is to be 1 minute and 30 seconds.
So his goal is to do 1 minute and 30 seconds. So he's now shared that goal with all of us. We've heard it. It's real. And that goal, I think you're going to accomplish that goal. I think so. Well, you just told all your friends about it, and your friends, I don't think, are going to let you down. They're not going to let you give up on that goal. Your family's not going to either. Everybody's going to support you in your goals if you share your goals out loud with people. That's an important part of goals. You know, some of us have goals, but we don't tell anybody about them, and we keep them secret. And you don't want to do that. If you have a goal, you want to share it with others. You want them to know what your goal is. And that way, if you're ever having a tough time reaching the goal, maybe your friends and your family, they can help you out. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's always great to get some help from our friends and our family. Are you ready for this? I made it heavier. Do you want to make it lighter? All right, everybody. This is Nick's final test. And you can see right here, I am holding the heavy weight. This weight right here probably weighs 30 pounds. And we're holding it with a towel. So this is going to test the strength in our hand, forearm, shoulder. And all Nick's going to have to do, and you're going to see me helping out, all he's going to do is stand right here on the side of this chair. He's going to grab this towel like this. And then I'm going to help him out. We're going to lift it up. And then he's just got to hold it with his hand in the air. That's it. That's all the exercise is. But we're going to see how long can he hold it for. And I'm going to be doing the counting. So go ahead and step up just a little bit closer right there. All right. Don't pull up yet. We're going to pick it up together. Let's go 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, standing tall, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, there we go, 33. I'm going 33 on that. That was good, man. That was a long time. Was that tough? Yeah, I bet. All right, let's switch sides, you and me. Let's go ahead and we're going to switch sides so everybody could see what I was doing there. I wasn't holding that weight. Nick was squeezing that towel and holding that weight. So don't lift it up yet. Let's get a really good grip on it. All right, so he's got the grip. He's up. He's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got it? 8 seconds. Wow. Wasn't that a big difference?
Yeah.
Are you right-handed or left-handed?
Yeah.
He's left-handed. So that shows us Nick has about 3 times the strength in that left hand than in that right hand. We're going to write that down, and we are going to test again in maybe a month. We're going to see if we can get the right arm to 30 seconds also. Sound good?
Yeah.
So we'll have them both at 30. What'd you get with the left arm? You remember?
8.
38?
No, only 8.
No, you held it longer than 8 seconds. How long was it on we'll go back on YouTube. We got it on there.
30.
Yeah, you held it for a while on that hand. Let's get a time check. Let's have a water break. Everybody give Nick a round of applause. He just did that strength test with all of you, but he was the one that everybody got to see. That is super brave. It is also just a really amazing thing when you can share that kind of in the moment successes with everybody as they're going. So again, great job from Nick. Great job to everybody who participated in that strength test. That was really exciting to see how Nick would do. I was really impressed with, again, at the end of it all, doing the hold, and then again, holding that plank for 59 seconds. That's an incredible achievement. Nick, I think we just have a couple moments. Let's double check in with our buddy Chris Hill and make sure that if anybody is with Chris Hill, that we can get his audio all set up. And again, that announcement is for our buddy Chris Hill. so that in just a few moments, Chris can share that breathing motto with us. Man, how was that?
That was tough.
It was tough. What do you think was the hardest exercise?
The hardest.
He's ready.
The
Breathe
towel
in the
and
good.
Nice. The towel and the plank. All right, everybody. We got our man Chris Hill in the house, looking good as he always does. We're getting that camera on him. And Chris, there you go. There he is. He's back again.
Breathe in the good.
Oh, Chris is going. Breathe it in.
Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. And breathe in the sad. Breathe in the best. Breathe in the worst. And breathe in your power. Breathe in your power. And breathe out the worst.
Nice. And reach your goals too, Chris.
And reach your goal first.
Yeah, man. Nice job, Chris. Great job, man. That was excellent. Everybody, let's have a sip of water. Give Chris and Nick a big round of applause. Chris, I miss you. We got to get you in the studio here working out with us. Me and Nick, we had a strength test today. If you were on YouTube watching this and you haven't already subscribed, please do. That's always cool. That way you know what's going on. We do 3 workouts a week. Plus, we have other videos we're going to be posting on there. Plus, you can get on the TrueFit Adaptive Fitness app, and you can know when we're releasing new exercises and when we got all the latest and greatest going on with the app. I love you, Chris. You did a great job. Everybody on here,
That was my
wonderful
bad.
job.
Sorry.
Ben and Carrie, great job. You guys are excellent co-hosts. We couldn't do it with